What's up, everybody? So I have a new piece of product for us all today. We went ahead and found a great deal on a new sprinkler control system. I wanted to upgrade mine. I have an old Rainbird installed in the house when I bought it. It's okay. It only allows me to do one set of timing. I can do either 2, 3, or 5 days apart from each cycle. But I can't really kind of do the whole Wi-Fi thing. I can't program more times if I need to. So I wanted to upgrade it into something. I found something that was kind of cool. It was on lightning sale on Amazon for about $50. I couldn't really pass up the deal. It is from Inkbird. I've used their stuff before in like my grilling stuff, so I was kind of familiar with the brand. I'd never seen them use the sprinkler stuff, and I couldn't really find much fun reviews for them. So this could be a bad buy. This could be a good buy. But for $50, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to buy it. Just a simple upgrade from what we currently have. So we're gonna go ahead, unbox this, install it. I'm gonna give you guys my honest review on it. I'm not sponsored. Like I said, I bought this straight from Amazon, my own money. So we're gonna go ahead, unbox it, install it, and I'm gonna give you just my honest review on this whole thing. So let's get to it. So I did want to give you guys just a quick look at what my old system is. It's the Rainbird ESP6TM. Like I said, it's got very little features to it. It's an older system. It's gotta be at least 10, 20 years old at this point. So, I can do 6 stations here, same as what I'm going to have currently, but I can only do, a fixed 2, 3, 5. There is a custom, but you can only choose the days of the week, and it's only subject to one specific time. I can't do multiple times a day. So that's why we went with this new system for $50. I'm going to give it a shot. So let's go ahead and get this thing taken down. Okay, so getting the old one down, pretty easy. It literally took me like 30 seconds to do. First things first, what we're gonna do, I think, is we're gonna wire in all of our valves into the new system. Pretty easy to do. You just kind of pop this right on off. We're gonna put them right in there, and then we're gonna go ahead and get this thing mounted. So, if I remember properly, this was white goes into the C. And all you do is just push these little pins. So push these up and then slide your wiring in. Pretty easy to do. Stays nice and secure. Seeing where we have to put the new one here. We should be good to go. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and mount the actual system. So I'm going to put a hole in the wall so we get our drywall anchor in and get this thing set up. So because I don't want my system to kind of be like this, I am going to add an extra screw here just to kind of keep it all into place. So we're gonna go ahead and add that right now. Boom. So now we're nice and snug. Everything is good. Get the power hooked up. Power line. So we kind of hook it into here. And we got power. So you'll see here that the lights are just kind of cycling through the 6 valves here. This is because nothing is set up within the app yet, and the Wi-Fi still has not been set up. So we're gonna go ahead and get that set up. We're gonna pop the plate back on here first though, and just get this all cleaned up. Boom, and we're back in business. We're gonna just clean up the wires real quick, and we're set. So let's go ahead and get the app set up. The app and just how simple and easy it is to use. We're gonna set this up ourselves as we're doing it. So I'm doing this on my iPad. The app looks exactly the same on your phone, but I just wanted to do it just for so you guys can see it a little bigger here. So you're gonna sign in. And then you're gonna go ahead and create your account here. I'm just use my Google account. And then once you're signed in, good to go. So you're gonna actually click the little plus button up here. So we're gonna add a device. And you're just gonna look for the device we're using. So we're using the IIC-600-Wifi. Click on that. So make sure the device is on. We know that it is. The Wi-Fi is flashing. Fast flashing. And then once you put in your internet information, so I'm gonna do that now. And then once you do that, just go ahead and say the device is pairing. And boom, we're online. So we can drop right into here.
And this is the home page of the app. It's the first thing you pop up on. So you see all 6 of your zones here. You can schedule it. So we're gonna go ahead and see that you can do either one day or odd days, even days, custom days, or intervals. You can do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, however you want to kind of set it up. Intervals up to 9 days. If you want to separate 9 days in between each watering, you can do that. And then you can of course obviously set how many minutes that you want to set it for, up to I believe 180, so you can have this thing go for a while. I would imagine if you're using like a drip system or something like that, 180 would be useful. You can set multiple times, so starting 5 a.m. You could add another one, say around noon, and then if you want to do one more like 5 p.m. This would be useful if you're doing like a new seating project, so that way, boom, it just automatically goes 1, 2, 3. You don't have to worry about coming out and turn that on. You'll see down at the bottom, there's a multi-settings. You can click that. You can set up a schedule for multiple settings all at once. So if you want to do this one, you can just choose zones 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do 3-day intervals for 20 minutes each, and we're gonna start this at 5 a.m. You can change this. You can add more time, just like you saw the last one. You can do multiple times, multiple days, whatever you want to do. So now you can see all 3 of these are set to go every 3 days, starting at 5 a.m. and they'll just cycle through. It's really kind of cool. So we're gonna set up also our 4th one, which is my drip system. We're gonna run that every day for about 25 minutes. So that's just an easier one that we can actually run offset from the other schedule, which I think is a great feature. I wasn't able to do on my previous setup. I had to run it at the same time with all the other ones. And so if I wanted to run the drip, I'd have to come out and manually run that. So I think it's a great setting that can actually run kind of 2 different schedules, which I was unable to do before. Next, we're gonna head over to the manual modes. You can see here, we're manual, where you can switch off between all these. Click this one on, here it is. It automatically kicks on the 180, which I think is a weird feature there. Just automatically start at 180. So you can just move it back down, move it up, however you want to do. I usually do my manuals for about 5-10 minutes, depending on what I'm doing. If I'm doing fertilizing, 20 minutes. So, and again, you can do multiple at the same time at the bottom. 3 zones if you want to run your whole system, 10 minutes each. Boom, there you go. And they'll run just in succession of each other, starting with the first one all the way down to the 3rd one. So, another great feature that you can use here. Just one of those easier features that I did not have before. And then this is the scheduling and history portion of the app. This will tell you how many days and minutes you're going to schedule over the next 3 months, and the history of your last 6 months. So how many minutes you watered over the last 6 months, just kind of the history of that. So you can kind of see how often you're putting water down. Maybe you need to cut back, maybe you need to add. So it's kind of a cool history of what you're doing and what's coming up for you. So cool feature there. I do kind of enjoy that one. I may or may not, dabble a little bit more in that one. Now we're just gonna name the zones. This is gonna be the front right lawn. So we're just gonna name this one front right. And it's easy. As you can see, it's set up for intervals of every 3 days, for 20 minutes, starting at 5 a.m. So this will kind of kick off our sprinkler schedule. And we can go down to zone 2. We'll go ahead and name this one the front main. Again, same deal, intervals of 3 days, 20 minutes each day. And then zone 3 will be our backyard. And then back lawn, same deal, 3 days, 20 minutes. And then zone 4 is just our drip system. We'll go ahead and name that one drip. And that's that for every day, 25 minutes. So our whole system set up there, like you saw, it took less than 3 minutes really to do. One weird part of this app is next to the date. It is in Japanese, I think. So that is a weird part, but I think that can be fixed by the app later on. I was looking around in the settings and I didn't see anything for languages or anything like that to indicate why there would be Japanese in there. So that is something I would suggest for the app creators to fix, but again, it's not something that I necessarily pay attention to.
That's going to do it for us today, guys. This is the Inkbird IIC-600-Wifi. I think it is a great device for $50. I think normally they're about $80, and I still think that's a pretty good deal, considering that a lot of the other ones on the markets that you're going to find a lot of the features ranging about $200. So for $80, $90, I would definitely snag this. You're not going to have all the bells and whistles of those $200 devices, but for what you're going to mostly use, this is going to be what you need. So definitely suggest this. It's easy to use. It's easy to install. Can't say a bad thing about it right now. But that's going to do it for us. If you guys enjoyed the video today, please hit that like and subscribe button. I have more review videos coming out. I have some new products I want to use, some new stuff on the lawn I want to get out. So please come back, check us out again, and hope you all have a great one. Peace out.